Yeah, it is.
What our food industry does.
Yeah.
It's just,
and what makes people be a part of, and it's really disturbing. And you think back in past atrocities, you know, we put pigs in gas chambers and we call it humane. I mean, it's psychotic what
it is.
we do. It's
our world is evil.
It's a repetition of history, and that's why a reminder to you to be active. Because
thank you. It is a reminder, because you know it's so easy to put it aside and not to. When people get busy, or people say, "Yeah, tomorrow I'll do it," and then they don't do it.
You're very welcome at Anonymous. We're abolitionists, and everyone thinks it's super effective. And
they need to do away with the gag laws. There's a book called Eternal Treblinka.
Yeah, I read that.
You read it?
Yeah.
It's very, I'm glad that you read that too. I
just can't get it in my head how people are capable of doing that. You know, I just can't. I just can't.
Willful ignorance.
Yeah.
And indoctrination. It is indoctrination.
And the organization is
global.
Yeah.
Can I ask why you chose this location?
I just parked here.
Oh, okay. Why are you putting the sign in my restaurant?
I'm not putting it in your restaurant. I appreciate you guys
serving the community for 12 years. Is that wrong?
I don't think she realized it was.
She was putting the sign in my window. That's why I just got a call.
I'm standing here having a conversation.
I just got a picture of you putting your sign in my window. I just wanted to know. I sell vegan options. I have vegan and vegetarian.
So the issue is not that you serve water or like bread or anything like that. It's that this is going on. You guys are not the victim. These are the animals. This is the issue.
You chose me out of everyone around.
So this is the issue.
You set your car up. You set your sign up.
What is your justification for murdering animals and selling them?
Who am I murdering in here?
These animals?
Tell me. What? So when I have vegan cheese...
Why can't you look at the screen?
I have a question.
The fact that you can't look at the victims...
have vegan options?
I'm asking you, what's your name?
What's your name?
If you can't even look at the screen,
why do I have to look? You're forcing me to do something.
I'm not
Just like you're forcing your sign on my restaurant.
The only thing that's being forced is your beliefs onto these victims. They're getting their heads cut off.
How do you know I'm not a vegetarian? Why did you choose this place? I asked.
Okay, so vegetarians also abuse and murder animals.
So what should we do?
So what should we? Please tell me what we can do.
So I'm just here to give. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, I'd love to listen. I want to hear.
So just like if it was you or me being forced into a gas chamber, being raped, and having our throat slit.
I never want that.
Right. And what is the difference between doing that to a human species of animals and doing it to any other species of animals? For example, chickens, fish, pigs, cows. I used to eat other animals too, but then when I was confronted with that information, I stopped and I changed.
Okay.
And this is the direction that the world is heading, where...
It's fair. I mean, it's fair.
Yeah, thank you.
But there's two sides to every story, no?
Well, whenever there's an injustice, you have to look at it through the victim's point of view. And how do we justify...
Because that's who the victims are, correct?
I want to listen. I want to understand.
She's not a victim, though. The animals are the victim.
Do you understand that humans are animals, too?
Oh, I know. I'm getting educated even further.
Yeah, okay. Well, if you don't actually want to have an honest conversation, you can leave.
I want you to take your sign somewhere else. That's all I care about.
Well, that's
honestly.
fine. I know,
You can go to
because...
any other restaurant window here. So.
No, I don't mind it here.
Yeah.
It's fine.
If you're offended by the truth, that's fine, because I have the right to be here.
That's trying
but
to
people have a choice to choose what they want to do.
Yeah, just like people can rape and murder because they choose to, but it's not justified.
That's a little.
Why is it different? What's the difference between?
Because it's more extreme to kill a human being.
Why? What makes it okay to kill a non-human animal versus a human animal? What is it? That's
a good thought. Let's think about it. To me, animals aren't walking around the street like running the world and trying to put food on your table.
That's not the case with every human either.
But how do you support yourself?
What do you mean?
How do you support? How do you live? How do you?
What is
rent?
that?
How do you?
Let's say I'm homeless. Okay.
That's fine.
Would that give a reason for anyone to rape me and chop my head off?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all.
So what is the difference between murdering a human animal, like we said, and murdering any other species of animals. If we all feel pain, we resist our death and we value our lives.
Yeah.
I value my life as much as you do.
It looks like you got a nice little truck here, though.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you think like all this comes from? How do you pay for that? Like, how do you pay for this truck?
What does that got to
No,
do?
what do you mean? Because you need money. So
Okay.
unfortunately, we have to make money in society.
Right.
So
Do you
people
think-
have restaurants. They have to sell stuff. Like you have
Okay.
grocery stores. Like people have to make money. So you can have this beautiful truck. Look at this truck. This must be 35 grand.
Okay.
Like where's your money coming from?
So okay, what if I was
Is that fair? My
what
assessment?
okay, so what if I owned slaves and that's how I got my money? Human slaves.
I don't own a slave.
I'm asking.
So that's wrong.
No,
'Cause there's no slaves now. So
Okay,
that's wrong. You're
but-
way out. You're outdated. There's no slaves.
Okay.
We have to make a living.
But
so
at
we
the
can
time-
live.
but-
this car right here that you have.
Do you know
is your
what-
did you pay for that, or did your parents pay for that? That's what I want to know. Did you buy it?
Okay.
Who bought it? Answer.
This is
I answered all the questions you asked. Who
right.
bought that truck for you?
Okay, so we're talking about animal rights,
I'm not
and
talking
you're
about
going off on a tangent.
No. I'm talking about how would you survive to make a living so you're not homeless. Because you're not homeless looking at this car.
Well, I could be living in my
But
car.
you're not.
But what
Look
is
at
that?
it.
Is that why you?
It's fucking clean to me.
Is that
So
why-
Tell me something. You're lying like everybody else is lying.
Is that why you're murdering animals? Because I'm not
murdering
homeless.
any animals. I'm not murdering
You're paying
an animal.
for it, right?
I'm not murdering an animal.
You're paying
I go
for
to
it,
the
right?
grocery store and I say,
Right.
I want to have chicken
Do
today.
you know what supply and demand is?
Yeah, I know it. I took
Okay.
economics. Plus I
So
went to
when
college.
you demand these other animals be murdered, they will supply it. That's how it works. So what is your justification for it? That's all I'm asking for.
I didn't see that.
Regardless of
She's got a car and she's complaining about people.
Got
Like,
leather shoes too. Don't listen.
but look at it. She got
You
leather
feel
shoes.
her
Yeah.
fire.
Look at the leather on that. Where's that come from?
Don't even worry about it.
that's a good argument. That's why
Where's the
you
leather come from? A fucking whale.
God.
Wear canvas.